a nice like cacophony of cracks, and then the little button of the squirt.
Yeah, just a little squirt.
Wow. All right, we're back, baby.
Woo! Welcome, monsters, bitches, and gentlefolk. It's Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live TTRPG actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. Tonight will be our 8th episode of Forgotten Guardians. But before we get into the episode, we do want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and the United States, countries who have and continue to take from Indigenous people, and the effects of colonization are still felt today. And I just wanted to acknowledge that I'm recording this episode on the stolen lands of the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. But of course, I also would like to thank someone who's in chat right now, and that is our Patreon producer, Paresh M. Thank you, Paresh, for your consistent support. It means the world to us. We are so, so grateful, and we couldn't do the show without you. So I'm saying thank you to you. My wanted players are ready to go.
Everybody wants good old Noxx Zaros, which is who I'm playing, but first things first, my name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I am streaming here from the lands of the Semiahmoo, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kwantlen, Kakate, and Tuasin First Nations people. And like I said before, I'm playing Noxx Zaros, your sexy tiefling swashbuckler rogue / chaos warlock, ready to see what the fuck's about to happen because one of his friends just possibly went and got themselves in deep shit. So we're just watching this play out. It's all good.
I want my subclass to be chaos. Can I be just like a chaos marketing manager? Does that work in my everyday life?
You just have to ask me, and then I will make it for you, because that's what I did for Rachel.
That's true. And that's why y'all so good. Hello, my name is Katrina, but you can call me Kat. My pronouns are she, they, but I'm comfortable with any. And today I'm playing Hestia, who is our fiery babe. She is a paladin / sorcerer. And we'll see. There might be a little bit of a bucket hat wearing buddy who's also gonna make an appearance. We'll see what the episode calls for. Bucket hat on standby.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I am currently on the Treaty 20 Mississauga territory and in the traditional territory of the Mississauga and the Chippewa nations. And today I am playing your favorite horny boy, your favorite little nature doodah, shirtless hunkster, Acacius of the Brae, and they is a Way of the Ancients paladin.
Doodah.
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 Hello, my name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I am coming from the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations lands, and I play Florence Chance, the human. And much like my Baldur's Gate 3 character, she is a bard. And unlike my Baldur's Gate 3 character, she is not / warlock. She's just a fancy lady who done bard stuff. And this is all spookies.
Osio, I am CasperDaNBGhost. My pronouns are they, them. I am on the Muskogee and Cherokee lands. My brain just shorted out in the middle of that. I am playing Waverly Jericho, my non-binary wild hunt blood hunter who just wanted to go shopping. That's it. I only wanted to go shopping.
We were criminals.
What's gonna happen? I don't know. But I do know that we are using Syrinscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. You can check them out at Syrinscape.com. And we'll also be featuring lots of bangers today from the Critical Role albums Welcome to Tal'Dorei and Welcome to Wildmount, which are available on all streaming platforms, so check those out too. And then, big excite, today we are featuring battle maps, but we're not featuring a battle map that we have from a creator that we've used in the past. This week, we are using CZEPKU. I hope I pronounced that right. You can go to patreon.com/CZEPEKU. They have amazing maps available via their Patreon with multiple versions, depending on how high on the tier list you go. They have like expanding, like it could be nighttime, daytime, in the desert, an elfin city, a dwarven city. It just goes on and on and on. And I was like, wow, these are really good. I'm going to pay money to be able to use them. And when you do, they let you use them on stream. So thanks so much to CZEPKU. And we're also going to use tokens for this, I don't know, encounter. My players are very adamant that they're not going to be in a battle today, even though I called this episode Battle at Redmont. So we're going to see what happens.
I'm leaving.
Do our best.
We will solve it through love.
What about delegations? What about
delegation in
conversations
Redmont?
at Redmont? Yeah.
Can I roll
So
persuasion?
Kerfuffle, you know?
I'll let you roll persuasion. Listen,
I
I'm
cast
not
friends. Anyone got guidance?
Everyone bouquets of flowers. We're dating now.
But hold on, because all these people you're going to be interacting with, now we got fancy little tokens for all these commoners and guards and who knows
Ooh.
what else, designed by 2 Minute Tabletop, which has a library of free-to-use tokens that you can even customize yourself like I did with a handy online builder. So check that out at the number 2minutetabletop.com. And I'm going to pass it over to my dear friend Kat, who's got another lovely thing to tell us all.
Yeah, we want to shout out Elderwood Academy. We love Elderwood Academy's mission to make people happier with their gaming, and we love their customization options for their fantastic products. Elderwood Academy offers gaming-themed gear, including spellbook dice trays, dice boxes, and towers, and other enchanting RPG supplies. The Tiddies all received amazing hex chests to store our dice. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's so nice. I can't see it anymore. It's beautiful. It's really great. These handcrafted hex chests are made of top-grade solid hardwoods and feature magnetic enclosures and a sculpted beehive interior to hold your dice in style. Shop today at elderwoodacademy.com. That's ELDERWOOD Academy.com. Elderwood Academy.
I forgot about that bit.
Just know that if you sponsor us and you give us an ad, I will make you a little jingle.
Brae.
You know what else might get you a little jingle? If you subscribe to our Patreon. I'm here to tell you that you can influence our games by supporting us on patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. Only on Patreon can you gain access to unique polls that control elements of both our Dungeons & Dragons show and our Vampire the Masquerade campaign. What spell scrolls await in a dungeon's treasure chest? I don't know. You can find out. Should a guest PC be kind or disgusted by the coterie? You can decide. You can also create your own magic items to be featured in games. And you know what? It's the best way to support our show. And we have an amazing backlog of content. And I just, a couple days ago, posted a full archive post where you can easily access that. Because in the past, you scroll down. Oh, so tired. Your finger exhausted. But now you can just find it super easy. And you can watch all of our one-shots that are Patreon exclusive all in one place on patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. And remember, every time we say Tabletop Tiddies, it's with double D's.
That's why I use 2 fingers to scroll. Makes it easier. You don't get as tired.
I use my whole fist.
Oh, God.
That is unhinged.
Now I'm also going to put another Tiddy on the spot, and this is Kelly, because I wanted to give you a moment to announce something if you felt like it, because something really cool happened today.
Oh, yes. If you are watching today, which is today at August 29th.
At
then it is-
today.com.
at today.com. This is the first day that Goodbye Volcano High is released, which is the game that I worked on up until today, the release time. My name's in the credits and everything. So go check it out, buy it, play it, cry, and then message me and say that you're sad now and the game broke your heart.
Then buy it again, play it again, and cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicious
it's great.
cycle.
It was a labor of love. Everyone on that team is incredible, and it definitely shows. So go check it out. That's all I have to say because I was not informed I would be speaking now.
I just thought a good idea, and then somebody else just messaged me another good idea, which is that it was a Tiddy's birthday not too long ago, and so everybody in chat and everybody on the Zoom just shout out Kat. Is it Kat? I don't know. She's ducking down.
I know.
But
Happy
it was
birthday.
his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
I'm
birthday.
old.
Aren't you the youngest one here?
No, though
Hello.
it's just my young energy. Ooh. Yeah. Thanks, team. So sweet.
Yeah.
I
Happy
tried to
birthday.
get Sara to have us all sing happy birthday, and she said no
I said
because that's
no.
horrible.
On Zoom? That would be the worst.
Oh my god.
All on
Oh,
Zoom,
God.
all delayed.
Yeah, I think ituld be great.
Gross.
That's why I'm the executive producer, and I get to ask whatever I want. No.
No.
But I do have to let you all know that we do have one potential content warning for today's episode, which is undead creatures. You
Mm.
never know when they might pop up in the Forgotten Guardians playthroughs, and if that's something that upsets you, just you can mute the Zoom or not the Zoom. You mute the stream. You can come back another time. I always do last times on, so you won't feel like you forgot anything. But we just want to make sure that everyone's feeling safe. And that goes for players too. You're not feeling any disgusting undead descriptions today? Just be like, yo, X. Or, make an X, type X, say X. And that's the safety measure we got in place. And then we'll just, move it all along.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And with that,
Oh.
we're going to dive into tonight's episode.
Arrest them.
Arrest them, yeah. Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
This episode is unhinged already. Okay. Last time on Tabletop Tiddies, the Forgotten Guardians traveled to Tessera, a place that Waverly is all too familiar with. The road was long and hot, and everyone thought, I've got to go to horny jail. Everyone thought back to some of their larger inter-party conflicts along the way, including Waverly attacking fellow party members and even learning about Noxx's mysterious patron Marge. While traveling on the giant burden bugs across the city, Acacius made some lovely new friends known as Powder Puffs. Small, adorable, yet perhaps slightly annoying creatures that just wanted to keep you company along the journey. Upon arrival at Redmont, an old friend happened to greet you. Dana Strongaid and Big Lou, members of the Kissing Serpents. They let you know that General Tanner was not a big fan of the Wildwell Guardians and had been slandering your name to the king, perhaps even poisoning his mind. Florence suggested you all catch up in a location slightly less public, and you began to sneak your way deeper into the city to Dan and Waverly's home. Unfortunately, Waverly got distracted by their bleeding heart, wanting to pick up a gift for Dan's spouse. They went into a shop without thinking. Suddenly, a magic mouth alarm on the door began to blare. Treason, desertion, robbery! Treason, desertion, robbery! The door slammed shut, cutting you off from each other. And that's where we are right now. And I can already tell that this episode is going to go off the wall immediately. So we're going to start by rolling initiative so I have some sort of way to keep track of everybody.
Rude.
Dude.
Listen, I got to do what I got to do.
Natural 20
Woo!
Oh, geez.
plus
9.
6, so 26.
Oh, wait, are we rolling in the
Oh.
roll 20?
That's
Am
a
I sup-
crit, baby.
I rolled my wheel dice.
Wah, 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 wah.
Am I supposed to roll the fake dice?
I'm
It's
just
okay.
I'm wondering if I get to
Okay.
roll a different number than the one that was on my dice. I got a 10.
And what did
Okay.
you get, Waverly?
I got a 16. Not too bad.
All right.
Do you want me to roll for Dan? I have the sheet up.
No, Dan's gonna go on your turn.
Should I
Because
switch
otherwise
to
I'm gonna be all bamboozled.
Should I switch to combat cam?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, encounter. And everybody, look at this beautiful map. Holy
It's
jeez.
beautiful.
Woo.
It's so good.
Yeah, thank you, Z and Piku. Which
think it's-
means we had 2
I
nat
think it's
20s.
K-Peku. I was trying to remember how to pronounce it.
There's a Z in there.
I know.
C-Z-E.
I think it's
Either way.
K-Peku.
At least
K.
at least I spelled it out for people.
Yeah, it's fine.
Check.
We have 2 nat
Yourself.
20s, which means that Noxx, you are first, but since your addition to initiative is so high, and then we'll go to Hestia and Dan. But what's your immediate reaction? You can hear the alarm blaring. People are looking around you, kind of like, what's going on? What do you want to do?
I mean, my immediate response is to kind of just hang back and see what the fuck happens. So I think I'm gonna try to stay hidden.
Okay, yeah.
But I also will, if anybody comes at us, I will ready an Eldritch Blast. But I don't want to resort to violence in a town we just got in.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna look at the rest of my party members that are still with us and be like, maybe let's just wait a minute. Let's just wait a minute. I'm sure that Waverly will be able to talk their way out of this.
That didn't
That's-
look good.
Yeah, I know it didn't look good, but I mean, what's gonna happen if we all go in there? Then we're all gonna be in shit. You know? Like, we can't help them if we're caught too.
I might be able to get them
Right?
out of there, but also, I mean, we could leave.
Friends don't leave friends behind.
I didn't say we were gonna leave. I just
All for
said
one
we weren't gonna
and
jump
one
in
for
there.
all.
That's a stupid saying. And that's how all of the other guardians died.
No,
Oh God!
you're
What
not
the
wrong.
hell?
You're not wrong.
I also will have everyone else in the party know that while Noxx is saying, I don't know, should we kind of wait and see what's going on? They do have crackling magic in their palms of
I'm just
Eldritch
like,
Blast being ready to
Listen,
go at any
I'm just being careful, okay?
Yeah,
I'm just being
Florence is just loading her gun as well. Like, yeah, we'll just, you know, just
hiding
wait here.
behind some barrel in an alley, just like, don't worry about it. Like,
Hestia and Dan, what would you like to do on your turn?
I think Hestia is playing the game of hanging back with the team and probably being like, especially after last time on, being like, again, another very silly thing. I don't understand why this is not being avoided, postponed. What? And especially being stealthy, not normally able to do so. So she's gonna hang back as well. We'll say that she'll. She will also probably ready. She'll ready no, I don't want to ready a fireball yet.
that's a lot. That's gonna level this fucking town.
We're just gonna hang out. It's fine.
We are guests in this town.
Yeah, she's.
I'm only doing this if they come at me. I'm not gonna do it. We have to just chill.
I think
Just
she's.
wait.
She's gonna ready her mantle of flame, basically.
Okay.
So not cast it yet, but ready her mantle of flame. And Dan, on the other hand, is gonna go. Do I get the right to play Dan actually, like out?
You
That's
will
your-
for now.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Dan, I feel like Dan's gonna go after her buddy.
Yeah, all right. Which means you're about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from Waverly right now, Dan. You can see that there is a token for you. Oh, I don't think I gave you permission to move it. though.
That's
Hold
fine.
on.
I could solve this pretty easily if I had rolled higher, but unfortunately, I'm very distracted.
I think Dan's gonna go over there and like I know that the alarms are going off and everything like that, but they're not currently incapacitated at the moment, right?
The door is closed. There's a door between you and Dan now.
We cannot see.
Yeah, I'll like try to get to my buddy as best as possible.
Okay, yeah. So you rush across the street, maybe like knocking a few commoners as you head over there. You arrive at the door that is still blaring. You can hear bells begin to ring out across the city. and you reach for the door, and you can't open it. It seems to have forcibly shut itself. How do you want to get to your buddy?
I'm really strong, though. How about that?
Okay, yeah, make a strength check if you want to try and just burst through this door.
I'm really strong.
I'm really strong, though.
Like Dan just runs past everybody and Noxx is
Yeah.
like, okay,
I
here
feel
we
like
go."
first turn is going to be
Alright,
trying to
this-
use
it's
brute
happening.
strength. We'll see how dangerous it gets, and then we might pull out the great axe. But like, you know, she's built a home here, you guys. Like, she's just trying to like. She's just got into good books, you know, and the community. You don't want to be like axing. Here's Johnny every door, and the yeah, you know. Strength check. Here we go.
Strength check.
Oh, it was so close. 19.
I'm so sorry. A DC of 20. You are not going to be
Damn.
able to smash your way through. I'll say that you can feel that you've done a bit of damage to the door,
Mm,
but it hasn't popped open.
yeah, that's fair. I'm just gonna try again next turn. That's it for me.
Right? Which means that Waverly, inside now, it's just you and the shopkeep. There's no other patrons in this area. The door slammed behind you as you entered, but you can hear a loud up against the door. Which I feel like you know Dan well enough that you figure that's gotta
Yeah.
be my BFF out there. But what are you doing in this moment?
Do I have did I get an opportunity to shop?
No, this has just happened. You want
Okay.
to shop? You can shop, my guy.
That's
Look,
so funny.
I there's like a lot of stuff happening, and I like Dan, Kat, what's Dan's wife's favorite like flower?
Oh my god.
Hibiscus.
Sure.
Oh.
Is there like a glass? Like, is there like a? I don't know what this shop is. Is there a flower related thing here?
So you got
So
flowers?
you have a friend who can make flowers?
This is a cobbler. You have shoes.
This is a
Take a look
Wendy's.
around you in this shop. You walked into the first store that you saw, and you see that you're in a clothing shop. There
Okay.
are quite decorative pieces, though, along one wall of capes and other sort of like long decorative sleeves that you can attach to various garments. And you wanted flowers. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Since I'm in a clothing shop, I'm going to look for a flowery belt to replace the one that I'm here to borrow.
Oh, all right. Yeah, smart. The circlet.
Perception.
Yes, please.
It's not advantage. I'm not shifted. 11.
You take your eyes away from the capes and the dazzling sleeves and head toward the leatherwork area, the belts. And it's not long before the tiefling with pink skin and yellow hair comes up to you. Hello. Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah.
With an 11, as they approach you, you can also tell that you're perceiving they're quite stressed by your arrival.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a belt because I'm here to borrow one, and I want to replace it. It's for my friend's wife. Just buy the belt and then get out of here, and we're good. Like no problem, no harm, no foul, nothing. I will get out of your hair. No problem.
Of course. Quite a large selection here, and they pull open one of those like slidey, not a drawer, but like a metal apparatus that displays all the belts for you to take a look. But I figure that's about a turn's worth of time,
Yeah.
which means Florence. It's up to you as Nancy Drew.
Did the painting of us on the wanted sign have my hat on it?
Oh gosh. I would say no.
It's weird. I barely take it off. All right, so
Oh, then I would say yes. I don't know. That's a question that you would answer.
I
It's
will.
an accurate depiction of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my hat off and sort of just like loop it onto one of Nox's horns.
Hey, what's going on?
Hold on to that. And as I say that, as I like smile and point at you, my entire body just begins to like fade and turn into like an ethereal ghost as hands come out from behind me and grab onto me and pull me off into the afterlife. And I'm going to dimension door into the shop.
What the fuck? Did she just die?
And I will dimension door into the shop, so I like appear as like gentle ghostial hands are like letting me go. And I will put one hand on my hip and look at Waverly and say, Waverly, I am from the Fabai of Earth. We have been investigating your interdimensional escapades for some time now, and I'm here to bring you back to your domicile, back on your physical plane. Ma'am, I would ask that you please cooperate with our earthly proceedings.
Which one of these belts do you think Dan's wife will like?
There will be plenty of belts back on Earth plane.
Yeah,
But that one right there, honestly, this shop is gaudy as fuck.
and I pick out the one Florence got.
And then, can I deceive the shopkeep into thinking I am from Faba on the Earth plane?
Bye. Yes.
Fabai on the Earth plane?
Go ahead and roll deception. Being so cool, I will let you roll with advantage.
Ooh, dangerous.
Damn.
All right, let me do math. All right, that is either a 31 or a
What?
21.
That's either a get wrecked or I made it.
Damn, yeah. The shopkeep looks bewildered, having not heard of Fabai before. There's a moment of being stunned. They don't react to you. They're just kind of like turning between the two of you now.
All right, I will hold on to the side of my shirt. All right, team, I have found the target. Pull me back. And then wait 6 seconds for my next turn so that I can dimension door again.
Whoosh, oh, the camera pans to Acacius.
Oh God. After seeing Florence disappear into shadows, I'm gonna look at Noxx in the eye and be like, "No, she's got this, right?
I mean, I hope so.
I mean, like, everything to this point makes me think that she's got this.
Yeah.
Do you think we need to do something about Dan? And then I cast a look over at the woman aggressively beating at the door.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, like, maybe if we just like, I mean, I don't know how many people are on the way over here, so we should probably make it quick if we're gonna go tell them that we've got this. I don't know.
Can I see, Char, where where the alarm is coming from? Or is it just kind of generally resonate? Like, can I detect a point of origin?
Yeah, so it was very abrupt. You would know that it happened as soon as as soon as Waverly crossed over the threshold. So, and the magic mouth is still shouting. So you can see the magic mouth on the door that Dan is beating.
Okay.
That would be the point of origin.
Okay. A giant talking mouth that's yelling at us. Can I do anything to shut it up is the question. And the answer is probably not. I would like to I don't know what to do, but it's fine because I'm cute. I am gonna come. Oh, this was another question I had. Sorry. Is there like a window into the shop, or is the door kind of the only vision in?
No, I would say there's a large window that's got like 3 different mannequins on display in various gaudy outfits.
Ah, yes, the god, lest we forget.
Oh, godly. Right. That's what I meant.
Yes. I am going to take a few steps up and stand beside my pal here, my little fiery friend, Hestia, and I'm going to cast Bless on Florence, Waverly, and Dan here. All right, so that will give you all, if you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can do a d4 and add that number to the roll. And I would also like to take a step behind Hestia and hide.
Can you hide as a bonus action?
No, I cannot.
All right, you just.
So I'm just, if we go down, we're going down together is my thoughts here.
All right. As you begin to, cower slightly behind Hestia's large frame, you also clock that there are a few guards heading towards you. They're wearing purple sashes up from the northern side. You clock 3 of them. And Noxx, you're next in the initiative. Still tucked away in the alley. 2 of your friends, Hestia and Acacius, about 10 feet ahead of you, and the rest of your party is now across the alley, the street, in this magical clothing shop.
Shit. Okay. Well, I guess it won't let me move my token. I'm confused. I was going to move up kind of behind this blue, fish standee, if I can.
Yes.
But it will not let me move it.
Ooh, I would like to make eye contact with Noxx and assume the Charlie's Angels pose.
I will allow you to do that with your reaction. Rachel, is it working now? I tried to re-drag it.
I have been moved. I am not able to move it. I have it on the select move option on the Roll20, so I don't know why it's not letting me do it.
We'll have to double.
But it's okay.
We'll troubleshoot that later.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm in the spot I was trying to get to. So, can I see guards, or are they too far away? Or just hear the clanking of people coming.
You can see a group to the south of wearing red sashes. That begin to head
Okay. I
this
can
way.
see those. I can see those guys. Cool. I'm trying to see if I can make a distraction so they don't go into the shop. I think I will.
Assume a Charlie's Angels pose?
Sure, but I'm also gonna Eldritch Blast one of the other little standees just to be like, what's that over there? Just to try to get them off of the scent of them being inside the shop so that they can possibly get out of there so we can leave. Because if they keep going forward,
It's just
they will
yelling.
know they are there.
Sorry, what
So I
direction are you
might
doing
shoot.
this?
I think I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, not the red stripe, because there's a guy right there. But I'm gonna do is that another fish stand? Right beside the guards, that, kind of dark blue looking thing.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna shoot that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna one Eldritch Blast just to make some the fish will just go flying everywhere. It'll make a big noise,
All right.
and then I'll be like, "Oh my god!" And then I will hide.
Roll a performance check with advantage because you used Eldritch Blast to have real effects.
Whoa. How about a natural 20?
Oh my
god.
Immediately, all 3 of the red sashed guards are bamboozled as they see the fish explode by them. You seem to think that they are distracted for a moment.
Nailed it. Yeah, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind the thing so that they don't see that I did it.
All right. Go ahead and roll stealth once again.
Okay. Oh, I have a +7 to this. Okay. 11. So it's not great. I was like,
Alright.
thank God I have a +7.
Hestia and Dan, it is your turn.
I feel like Hestia is watching and then clocks that for some reason Acacius is up next to them doing a weird pose. And it's like, what?
It was gonna be cool. Wait, see, Noxx got it.
Shh, I'm hiding. Shut up.
Just screamed, "They're over there!" Fireball.
Fucking hiding.
We're standing right
Quiet.
where you were when you yelled.
Yeah, but shut up.
But you did it really well.
Really through that voice somehow. Yeah, and I think Hestia is gonna stay with the group and kind of just be prepared to can I scope out if we go the way we like back out through that alley, do we have a clear out? Like there's no people, there's no guards so far?
Yeah, back the way you came through the alleyway, there doesn't seem to be any guards in that direction.
So I'll make a point to clock that is probably the direction we want to go once we have clearance that everybody is fine. If I yell to Dan, there's no way. Okay, yeah, Hestia's gonna vibe. She's gonna play it safe with the rest of the team and have like she's got like maybe 30% less of 30% like belief that they could maybe pull this off. And it's not ridiculous. Dan, on the other hand, is there a chance that Dan could have heard what was going on past the door? Like could have heard voices inside the shop?
I would say so. The magic mouth is yelling in Dan's ear, but there's no like magical spell preventing sound from happening.
I'm thinking if Dan heard that, they would maybe back off, but if they didn't, they would be looking to cleave this
You do
door
know what
open.
the fabai
The
is.
Fabai?
I do know what the fabai is. That might be a big pull, which is another one of being like, what? What? How does Florence know what the is that supposed to be FBI? It's fine. But maybe they have it handled. So Dan's gonna look back at the group back in the alley after doing it. Do they look? What are they besides doing Charlie's Angels poses?
You see like Nox's tail sticking out from a
And,
barrel.
Like, and Florence's hat is just like above, just because I didn't take it off.
Yeah, there's a big blast to the side.
Yes, where 3 guards are seemingly confused.
Okay, I feel like the play of this is Dan goes big dumb idiot move and runs towards the door and goes, I'm gonna save my friend. And then as they hear voices inside, a big explosion to the side, and maybe a thrown voice even. Wow, who did that? I think like Dan has a moment of like snapping back to kind of what it was like. Being in a team and like just making smart choices in general, not just like smashing things and punching things, which is very on brand. And clocking that the team to the side is not panicked, like they seem like they're making like good decisions, tactical decisions. Dan's gonna take a beat off. Oh, can not a beat off. Take a moment off and looking at the guards that are far over that are coming towards them. They have what color? Sorry.
There are red sashes that look confused. There are purple sashes from the north coming down, and Dan, you're also in a prime spot to see 3 new guards from the southwest in green beginning to appear.
What
Dan?
do the colors mean?
Dan's gonna like take a moment and remember that these like we're not just like go and smash him types. We're also people who like make good decisions and smart calculated decisions, and is gonna like click kind of and then turn away from the door and go, whoa, what's happening? Oh, it's crazy. I don't know what's happening. And then kind of try to make
it. She's getting it.
try to make their way
Oh my
back to
God.
the group. But like maybe not directly back to the group, because obviously they may look at this giant person.
Just
So like
a big wink at these
Start-
weirdos hiding. Like,
start moving away for sure from the door and the hubbub.
All right. More towards like the center of this
Yeah.
pathway.
Yeah, whoa! You guys see that? What? There's somebody in there, guys. There's somebody in there.
Yeah, there's a small crowd around you that you begin to interact with. What's your goal in doing this? Are you trying to hide yourself? Are you trying to distract more of the guards from the actual alarm?
I'm pretty much trying to, make it so that I wasn't just somebody who is looking like they
Involved
were,
in this?
and now
Okay.
it's just like going, like being one of the masses, and I'm trusting that they had a plan to get Waverly out. So they won't be there anymore, and I'll be like, whoa, look at that thing's loud, pointing to the mouth thingy. It's crazy. Whoa.
All right, go ahead and roll deception.
Oh, man. That's a 7.
Ooh.
oh boy.
All right. Well, good news for you is that the red guards do seem to be quite involved in this exploding fish barrel. So that's one group that you don't need to worry about.
Oh, can I roll my D4 to add to that, actually? My bless?
Oh, yes, of course. Was it Dan that was blessed?
Yeah.
And not Hestia?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
I would really like something that brings me at least into a double digit. That would be cool. That is a 3, so 10. 10. That's not bad. That's not the word.
Oh, Acacius, thank you for being honest. This
Oh.
is only for attacks and
Attacks and
saves.
saves.
Does Bless give you the D4?
That's fair.
Good call. Good call.
Well,
This is more of a
then
check than a save.
I'm sorry.
Unlucky number 7.
All right. It seems like only the green group of guards have clocked that you might be involved in this as they begin heading up the pathway towards you. They're going to fork off. One will begin to approach you while the other two head to the door. Which brings us, that's all 3 of their turns since they started far enough away. The purple group is going to dash. And Waverly, you've been shown quite a lovely belt. Florence has picked one out. You want it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy that belt.
Okay, great. You can purchase it for like 3 silver.
I give them a gold for all their trouble and then get out of there.
Oh wow. Okay. How are you leaving with this Fabai with you?
Please stand within 5 feet of me while I wait for backup to teleport us out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just walking over to Florence after I buy the thing. It's like, are you sure that
Please
they'll
come
like this?
quietly.
Um,
I will bring you to the King of Earth.
that's not how that works. But
We will take an Uber.
all right, you know what? Just get this over with. Thank you. Shopkeep.
Thank you. Oh, have a nice day.
Yeah. Also, can you turn off this alarm?
Of course. They push something under their desk and the magic mouth ceases.
I throw him another gold.
Thank you. My children will eat well for months on end.
Thanks.
Not with these styles.
See their heart shatter in the glass of their eyes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw another gold at them every time Florence insults them. Good grief.
Not even casting Vicious Mockery. Holy shit.
And Florence, it's up to you, Nancy Drew. I said that to you last time. It's your turn.
Funny.
Ma'am, I'm genuinely trying to help you. I see that you are still using chambray, which is a fine quality textile, but really at this season and this climate and really fashion trends, you should be using cambric now. I'm gonna pull out a little card that has Steve's business information on it, and sort of like flick it on the counter. Really, it will improve your right. Sorry, backup. And as I say that, more like ghostly hands will reach out of the afterlife and grab both Waverly and myself and pull us back. And I have a question.
Yes.
When we were hanging out in the back alley, there's a rooftop sort of next to where we were hanging out. Do I remember it being sort of high enough that people on the street wouldn't be able to see if we were on top of it?
You would know that it's about like 2 stories tall. So depending on if you're in the center of it, yeah, maybe they wouldn't really get a good view of you.
Perfect. Then I will dimension door both Waverly and I out as we are gently released from the afterlife on top of this roof over here.
I hate that.
It gets better.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Lay low, you seem to have triggered every alarm in the entire city with your little shopping trip.
Your
just
belt
wanted-
looks sick.
It looks all right.
Whatever.
It was the best in the place, let's be honest.
I don't do fashion.
Well,
Clearly.
then what we should have done is had a little fashion trip, when we weren't fugitives of the law. And I
didn't know
can
there was
help you
gonna
with
be an
this.
alarm. I was literally just gonna. Anyway, never mind. You know what? Never mind.
I imagine
We're
we're like
done.
laying down, like trying to be stealthy on this roof.
And both of you, while you're up here, please roll a perception check for me.
Is this a hearing perception check or a seeing perception check?
I will let you use either or.
I'm gonna use my ears because that's the one that gives me advantage.
I got an 8.
Thought you were gonna
I'm too-
ask if it was a smelling perception.
I also get advantage on smells,
I
but
know.
I'm too busy complaining about Waverly's outfit.
natural 20, baby, for a 22.
Ooh.
Hell yeah!
Oh, we're critting.
I got
Wow.
good ears.
Waverly, your listening sense peaks up. Being in this high vantage point, you're kind of away. I mean, the magic mouth has stopped screaming. You're away from the hustle and bustle of the crowd below. You hear a coming from the distance. You turn, you have a nat 20. You can tell that there is a large winged beast flying in from less than a mile away. A second winged beast follows. It's heading for your direction.
Florence, just.
But it's the blood, I think. It really takes away
No,
from the
wait.
whole aesthetic
Do you-
of the furs and the
Florence,
tight leathers are nice and form-fitting, and it's fine. But
do you want to get eaten by a dragon on this roof while you criticize my outfit, or do you want to hear about the incoming big beastie that is flying towards us and its little friend?
I would like to look nice while getting. Oh, it's.
Cool. Yeah, so that's happening.
Mm.
And Acacius, it is your turn. You are on street level. The magic mouth has stopped blaring. The guards continue to approach from sort of like pincering you from either side, but you are slightly off to the side, not directly involved in this kerfuffle. What would you like to do?
So first up, Shar, I would like to figure out what the fuck is up with these colors. And if it means anything.
All right. Go ahead and roll
Cool dude.
intelligence.
Yikes.
But I'm so pretty. I don't have any single thing that would give me more for intelligence. But I did roll a 19, so it's
Wow.
an 18.
Hey, oh, you even have -1. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
smart. I'm cute.
Goals.
With an 18, though, you're pretty smart regardless. You know some things. You can definitely clock that it seems like they're different factions of the same city guard. The different garb that they've got on is sort of just like a different uniform, but they do all seem united in what they are wearing.
All right. I think seeing that they're all part of the same, I'm going to see what my pal Noxx was doing in terms of trying to cause a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to look at Hestia and I'm going to be like, stand back. And then I'm going to look at the shop that I can now see that they are no longer in because the window
Yes.
and the door is now open and there's no face on it.
Mhm.
And I am going to cast one of my new spells that I haven't cast yet.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast plant growth.
Ooh.
All right.
So I'm going to choose I have like this big ass range on it. So I'm going to just cast it like almost like inside and overtaking the entire building. Because I have a 100-foot radius for this bad boy.
God.
So I'm gonna try to like contain it like as far like to that section of the city so it doesn't maybe like encroaches half into the thing. And all normal plants are going to answer my call. And the moss is going to increase in size and the little weeds between the cracks are going to grow up and start to splinter the wood of the building and not doing any structural damage, but turning it all thick and overgrown and turning it into this like difficult terrain as all of the little lichen starts to overtake this building and become like theoretically visible from the sky as a static point of growth.
Wow. All right. I'm trying to make this. I made a circle, but then I'm like, it's not
100-foot
turning
radius
invisible.
is like
Yeah.
the
if these are
whole thing.
Yeah, but
It's
that's
like this
why
whole
like I'm
district.
projecting it. Oh, I have I have an 150-foot like length that I can cast it away from myself. So like my goal is to kind of like have it just kind of like on the far section, like over the building, and like nature is coming back, bitches.
like this map, what we're seeing is
Like
80
80
feet.
feet.
80
Yeah.
feet tall, and you said radius, which is half of the circle.
Yeah. Just know that
Nature.
it goes even further back.
Yeah.
His eyes are sparking green, and his skin is becoming dewy and luminous.
Yeah. Holy
And you're
cow.
like, wow, was he this hot before? Yeah. And then I'm going to cast a look at Dan, cast a look at my pals, give a little like heh to Noxx, and skedoodle through this alley, please.
All right, awesome. Which means that we are at the end of initiative, aka the top of the round. We have two folks with the natural 20s, but I will just set the scene before we head on break. As the wings that Waverly clocked in the sky, hearing the beating of wings, the wings have arrived as two large beasts appear. Although the magic mouth alarm has stopped, a different alarm in the city from a high bell tower begins to ring out. The commoners around you immediately begin to scatter. They know what this alarm means. Something bad is here. And all of you saw this creature once before from a significant distance before this campaign began. You are now facing it. Some of you, unfortunately, almost face to face as you are on a roof while this electric blue crystallized dragon lands on a rooftop just in front of you. A second creature with leathery red and purple wings, almost with its flesh falling off of its body, follows in tow. As they land on the roof, the building almost crumbles beneath their weight. And we're gonna go on break.
Ah! Sure, it's fine. We're all good.
It's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, you guys. But there's nature now.
Sick moss, bro.
OCO friends, it's CasperDaNBGhost, and I am here to talk to you about merch. Since our sweet new rebrand, the Tabletop Tiddies team has been hard at work updating our merch shop with t-shirts and blankets and mugs and hoodies and more that feature our awesome new logo, character art, and references from our show. You can see it all at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com, where we frequently have great sales. So you'll know you'll be getting a good deal. I've had a hand in designing a lot of our stuff, so our merch is pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. So check us out at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. That is tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. And every time we say titties, you know it's with some double D's.
We love Elderwood Academy's mission to make people happier with their gaming, and we love their customization options for their fantastic products. Elderwood Academy offers gaming-themed gear including spellbook dice trays, dice boxes and towers, and other enchanting RPG supplies. The Tiddies all received amazing hex chests to store our dice. These handcrafted hex chests are made of top-grade solid hardwoods and feature magnetic enclosures and a sculpted beehive interior to hold your dice in style. Shop today at elderwoodacademy.com. That's ELDERWOOD academy.com.
Hello, folks. It's Sara here to remind you that you can influence our games by supporting us on patreon.com/tabletoptiddies. It's only on Patreon that you can gain access to unique polls that control elements of both our Dungeons & Dragons show, as well as our Vampire the Masquerade campaign. What spell scrolls await in a dungeon's treasure chest? Should the guest PC be kind or disgusted by the coterie? You decide. You can also create your own magic items to be featured in the games, and it's the best way to support the show. All of this and more can be found at patreon.com/tabletoptiddies. And remember, whenever we say tabletop titties, it's with double D's.
Squirt.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so sorry you couldn't see the dragons before. I was trying to be cool, but they're here now. Big, scary dragons.
No, put them back.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Yeah.
They're from 2 Minute Tabletop as well, and I got to customize them so that this dragon could be the exact electric dragon that you see in my background and my character art. Just in case anyone was confused about, is this the dragon? It's the dragon.
It's a dragon.
The dragon that killed all our friends and
It's
that
a
we
dragon,
were
you.
foretold to fight.
Oh,
Just not today.
it's here.
I don't
Yeah.
want to do it today. I would rather not.
So right now, some of you are on ground level. Dan, Hestia, Noxx, and Acacius are all spread out along the lower level, the city level of this area. You are all aware of these two beasts that have arrived. The electric teal dragon is on the roof across from Florence and Waverly, peering down at everyone. It has just landed, crushed part of the building underneath its weight. And one building over, the building that Waverly used to be in, a different creature that seems dragon-like, but for sure undead in some nature, has landed on the other building. Its wings have tears in it, and both of them are just peering down, about to unleash havoc on this town. But you all rolled some pretty great initiatives, and Noxx, you were first to act with your natural 26 initiative.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Do I know where Waverly and Florence got to? Like, did we see them, or is that just like we don't know what the fuck happened and they're just gone?
Unfortunately, they picked a spot on the roof that people could not see from ground level.
Okay.
But we
so-
know they're not in the store.
Yeah, because you don't
Yeah.
see them in the window anymore.
Okay.
We're back on the
think-
Earth plane.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Noblekind just gave everybody inspiration.
God,
Yeah.
so much. Okay, we're just gonna paint a picture here. This boy is all about self-preservation. 90% of his life. He sees the creature that murdered most of his friends, and that is destroying the world he lives in currently. And his immediate thought is, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we are going to go ahead and cast Blur on myself. I'm going to use a 2nd level spell to cast Blur on myself.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna fucking start trying to like stealthily, because I'm assuming I'm not in like eye line currently. I still have fucking a hat on my head, but we're gonna go ahead and try to like, we'll take it off gently and like nicely put it in like a bag so that it doesn't get crushed or anything. We just don't want it to get in danger of being singed by dragon flame or something. We're gonna go ahead and start going through this alleyway here, but I want to try to cut into the pig pen and try to get like as far, like we're gonna go down past everybody and try to like get as far away from the situation as possible. I don't even think I fucking say anything to anyone. I'm assuming that we're all on the same wavelength. I'm like, I think you might hear me go like, oh shit, and then like you see like Blur happen, and then you just see me start like sneaking down the alleyway. Like, we are in, like, I'm not joking around at this point either. Like, it's a fucking, like, we gotta go. Like, I'm trusting that everyone is in business mode at this point. And that is my turn. I will actually use a bonus action to make sure that I am hidden as well. Like, I will go down this alley and then I'll find a spot to hide until it's my turn again.
Sure, you can roll stealth
Yeah.
again, a fresh one. I think
Just
your
to
last
make
one was
sure
like 7.
that I continually stay unseen. That was a 17 plus 7, so I think we are A-okay.
All right. Which means that Hestia, the other nat 20, Hestia, and I wanted to ask you, Kat, I should have done this on the break, but this is the point where I would say that you don't have to run Dan if you don't want to. So it's totally up to you on if you want to run 2 characters or if you'd rather I do it. Putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I think if you're comfortable doing it, I think maybe I'll stick to one.
Okay, no problem. Then Dan will roll their own initiative.
And they have advantage on initiative. Do you want me to do it?
Okay, which is it gonna be, Kat?
I just remember they have this thing. I'm looking at their sheet.
It's okay if you don't want me to.
Yeah.
No, you're welcome to roll it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Wow, 2 dice like that. Oh, not very good though. 15.
15. All right.
Yeah, Hestia is probably like out of all the times that it's been like stick around, fight, don't withdraw unless if you absolutely have to, but there was no clue in their mind that they would be facing this today. And like strict survival instinct goes wild, and they are going to cast haste on themselves.
Okay.
To give me that secondary action to essentially dash and then dash. Double dashing through the snow. We're terrified. Yeah, double dash. We're gonna head. I didn't see where Noxx went, but we're gonna head south.
Okay.
Splitting the party.
Boom, boom. What's your movement?
Oh, I'm assuming 30. 30
So
feet.
your dashing is 60, and you're double dashing, so you're moving 120 feet.
Correct.
Just to confirm. That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so Kelly, just so you know, I'll expand the map towards the south.
Oh, don't worry.
But
You're
I
going to
don't
have
know
to
if it'll
expand
all
it a
fit
lot.
on there. Yeah, okay. 35, 40, 45, 50. Holy crap. I don't even think I have a big enough map for this. You begin.
Out of Dragon's Reach.
Run. Yeah,
Zoom.
run. And I will reveal where you are running as you continue south. I will say that this is so far that you will not be able to communicate with your friends unless you have magical means to do so.
Which
got it.
doesn't work anyways.
Doesn't
right?
Yeah. And then you cross over a bridge. You're so far. Holy cow.
That was a slow scroll.
There's a small, or not small, a thin layer about 5 feet across, sort of lazy river that breaks up this area of Redmont. You cross over a bridge, and you continue on your way, continuing running. Shar didn't think to put commoners in this area of the map, but you can imagine that they're there.
Yeah, and they're probably screaming.
We're in the market area. There's some hot sales.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, let's go shopping now. Everyone's distracted in this one section of the town. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh wait, I just remember. So you took an action to cast haste, which gives you another action.
Oh, sorry. So I can only
so
do.
you only move 60 feet.
That makes
not 120 feet.
Yeah.
I was like, this is incredibly
this is
far
a
for
lot.
one turn.
Those are some Barra numbers right there.
Yeah. So yeah, half of that, and then I think. From where I am at, I'm wondering. Much like Noxx. After I traveled a little bit, I feel like I'm gonna try and, like, after this 60 feet of movement, I'm gonna try and duck behind it and, like, at least not in plain view of this dragon, like either behind one of these buildings or.
Yeah, for sure. There's like a stand of fruits and vegetables to your right that you sort of like duck behind, but unfortunately, as you're not a rogue, you cannot bonus action hide. You give yourself some cover.
Yeah, I want the cover. My bonus action will be to a mantle of flame.
Okay.
Oh no, that's stupid. I'm.
You're brighter
that's dim
now.
light. Yeah, that's right. I wish there was a way to mantle of flame without that.
One of them dark
there's a
fires.
flame
Set
without
myself
the
on
flame.
fire without being on fire.
Hold on that one.
Why can't I
Damn.
have the black lightsaber?
Yeah, come on. We're like, why
Just
flames?
imagine her doing it, and then it's like, shit!
Not that this character is not supposed to be stealthy in any way, shape, or form. I was like gonna misty step, but I think I need to be like close enough still, just in case. So I will take that slight cover, and just hang out.
Which means that it is the creature with the leathered, torn wings' turn.
Uh-oh.
You hear a guttural growl. Those of you that are still within, let's say, 40 feet of this creature, can hear this as, first, at the end of Hestia's turn, it uses its tail, whoosh, and slices down towards the guards and common folk below, just decimating the commoners. They're dead. They're dead. Dead. So many people are dead.
Bruh!
People be dying left, right, and center. The guard. How much health do you have? You're dead too.
Oh my god.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
A single guard in that area remains, but now it's the dragon's turn. It's that
Hero.
legendary action. It's going to activate its breath weapon. This almost, everyone who can see the creature, please roll an Arcana check for me.
Would I count as being able to see, or am I hidden?
Same.
I'm gonna say that Hestia and Noxx cannot see, do not have eye line to the creature right now.
Cool.
I got a 14.
I get
I
advantage
got
because
a
it's undead.
5.
Yes, you would, Casper. 5, okay.
5. I am standing there, all of my dead friends flashing in front of my eyes,
Oh,
unable to
no.
process rational thought.
I got a 19.
Ooh, okay. You've been in this, and sorry, Florence got a 14?
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be Waverly that clocks this. You don't have much experience with dragons, but you do have experience living in this world, being aware of magical creatures. There's something almost... This creature is undead, but there's a specific type of undead that's on the tip of your tongue. you feel like this creature is somewhat lich-like in nature. So to be clear, that's the one that's more undead,
Rip.
not the like electric teal one.
Purpley one.
Yeah,
Son
the
of a
purpley
lich.
one.
And for Casper, who
Yes.
is not that great, what the hell is a lich?
A lich is a person that has. They're almost like he who shall not be named in terms of creating a harbor for their soul away from their body. Very hard to kill. Even if you decimate this creature here, there's a chance it could come back if you don't deal with that soul that's harbored in another area.
Okay, cool.
Is bad news is what it is.
No, it just sounds perfect. That's
Bears.
great.
And it's going to position itself. Oh, it's landed on, I should say, it landed on the building that Acacius cast. What was it called? Something about plants.
Nature!
Nature?
The spell is called Plant Growth.
I was like, what?
Nature.
Just nature.
I cast nature on it.
Cast Grow.
Which means that the vines are like peeking out across this roof and are grasping at the claws of this creature as it struggles to turn to position itself. It can't maneuver quite as effectively, but it still will turn slightly as I had to just move it so I can hit the box that lets me turn it. There we go.
Fun.
As it positions itself to launch its breath weapon, you see lightning crackle in its gullet. Its chest has openings of flesh and bone where you can see this orb of lightning bubble up and emerge as it whoosh unleashes, hitting in a... What cone is this? 90-foot line.
Oh, it's like
Oh no, Dan.
It's
Dan,
like Godzilla,
Get out
where
of there,
it
Dan.
And it will hit Dan. Oh, it's a line though, and it's on the roof, so it's not going to actually hit Dan. It will hit Florence and Waverly.
Fan
Unfortunately.
favorite.
I'm
Save the fan
protected by
favorite.
plot armor. You can't kill me.
Which means that both of you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Am I
Um,
still blessed?
Yes.
Both of you are, yes.
Okay.
And
cool.
God.
also, I don't know how it works with height, but if they're within 10 feet of me as they are on the map, but they're probably further than that because trigonometry. But if they are, they would get an addition to saves.
I
They're
got a
2 stories up.
I'm gonna
Oh,
use
no.
Noble Kind's inspiration.
Yeah.
All
good call.
right.
I'm gonna use my bless.
It was a dex, you said?
Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, dex save.
And it was a D8, you said, Acacius?
It's a d4.
Oh. I need to figure out which of these fancy dice I have as the D4.
So I got 12 plus this 3 from my bless. 14, 15. I'm gonna use an inspiration because I got 3 of those banked up. So.
All right.
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to I'm going to call upon my ancient blood and re-roll a D20.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. you
Sounds
got-
great, guys.
I'll
Okay.
do 22.
That one's a good
So
one.
it saves my butt.
Okay.
The Chance family has done me a great service. I got a 23 on that final roll.
That with the d4?
Yes, I rolled a 1 on the D4.
Oh god.
The
25
Acacius
total.
blood. That also means, Shar, that I've succeeded once
the
more
luck
using that roll.
Okay.
You
What does that mean?
trickster, Kelly.
What does that mean?
I've s-
I want to know.
Little trickster.
What does that
Trying
mean?
to convince us all you made a super cool, chill character and then just dripping
What does
a
that mean?
little
Uh,
I want
both
to know.
of you are bolstered by Acacius's assistance, this magical protection around you. But you still take some damage, but quite significantly less. As you pass the save, you're going to take half damage. What would have been 61 points of lightning damage
Oh boy.
rolls down to 30 points of lightning damage. I will also say that Waverly, you're currently wearing your
Cloak of protection, baby.
yeah, and you're also wearing the outfit from the last campaign, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Which is metallic.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Yes, it is.
I thought you were gonna bring that up. Oh no.
Which means that Waverly, you are going to take an additional. Oh my god, I did max 12 points of damage. I'll say that this is also halved. 6 additional lightning damage.
That's fine. We're fine. Hang on, since we leveled up last time, I gotta check to see what my threshold is.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Cool. We're fine, guys.
Get out of there.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
People of Redmont, cower before me. You all see the electric teal dragon begin to address the crowd. Should you wish to live, bring me your riches. Bring me your families. Bring me your souls. And perhaps you can breathe another day. Those that defy me. And she soars down, jumps down off of this roof onto the floor, crushing the 3 guards beneath her. Dead.
Oof.
Dead. You passed your dex save, you're alive.
Just like underneath, like.
And I will roll a dex save for Dan. He's got a +2 to saves here. Rolls an 8 on the die. That's a 10. Dan falls
Plus
flat.
a 1d4.
Oh, thank goodness.
Also, I'm not sure, but they used to have advantage on deck saves.
That you can see while you are not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Yes, but unfortunately it did that for me automatically.
Damn.
But
Sorry,
Dan
Dan.
is not dead because they have way more health than a guard.
Protected by that plot armor, baby.
Their chest almost collapses from the weight of this dragon's claws on top of them, but they manage to roll out from underneath, take significant damage, but live to survive another round. As she's not
One
done.
singular round.
I don't like the sound of that.
Only one more round. They'll be done next time. Don't worry about it, guys.
She is going to begin to beat her wings, and everyone within 10 feet of her is going to make a dex save once again. Which
Poor
means
guard.
Is that the people on the roof too?
I'm gonna say no to that because you're 2 stories up. I made that specific building a bit taller, so it's not gonna reach you. But everyone else, making some dex saves again.
Dan's
Dan
fine.
Gets a nat 20 on this.
Told
dex
you Dan
save.
was fine.
Which means that
Takes more than a dragon stepping on her.
doesn't take any damage. Unfortunately, other villagers fall prone. The villagers are dead. Dead.
Oh my god.
People are screaming as they're being bludgeoned to death. The sheer wind from this creature's wings knocks them back so hard that they hit walls and just crumble. Their bones almost shatter underneath the weight of this wind. And this last guard is dead.
He lasted for so long.
Yeah, he really did.
He's
He's
done so
my
well.
favorite. I will remember him.
And she is going to fly the half of her movement speed, which is 80 divided by 2, 40 feet, She's going to start flying it towards this next building's roof. And people are going to start to run. As they do so, Waverly, it is your turn.
Cool. Since I'm doing so well right now. Oh, crap. She went that way. I don't want to go that way, but I have to go that way. I'm going to go check on Dan. I'm going to parkour off the building and... No, that's very stupid. Yep. I'm going to... Because I saw my friend get stepped on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick to my original plan and kind of parkour south from this roof to like this roof and kind of just dash. But before I do, I'm going to howl to like in the general vicinity, but mostly to let Dan know that I'm good and it's time for us to get the fuck out of here. So we're gonna parkour and head down south and follow Hestia's lead.
All right. With a running jump, I'm going to say you don't need to make an athletics check or anything. So it's only 5 feet across. You continue bounding forward, parkour towards the next roof.
I'm gonna dash. Like that's also it's my movement and my action. And when I get to a place where I can settle, I want to hide.
Okay. My next question is then, as you're dashing, do you want to jump 10 feet, almost like 15-ish feet across to the next building, or would you want to get to ground level?
How fast am I? Yeah, I can run 40 feet, so... Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'll do something stupid. Let's jump 15 feet.
All right, make an athletics check.
Before like when my feet like hit the edge of that building and I make that jump, I'm gonna shift.
Okay.
Hybrid.
Hybrid form.
Yep. Advantage. Please help me. Wait, was that right? Did I roll advantage? I did. 17.
All right, that's enough to make your way across.
Thank God.
Which means that you can get to the other end of this rooftop, and you can sort of... Oh no, there's another roof in the way. I was gonna say, you can see Hestia down the way, but not really. You just see the cowering, screaming people as they continue running along like ants underneath on the city floor. And you also see this group of 3 red sash-wearing guards take out their longbows and try and defend the city. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Waverly?
I'm ducking. I'm still on the roof, but I'm laying flat and ducking against it, and then I'll probably do something stupid later on my next turn. That's fine.
All right, which means that I've got... Let's have all of you roll for these guards. Can everyone please roll a d20 plus 3?
Come on, guards. You can do it.
I got a
We're all
13.
rolling?
Everyone's rolling.
Natural
11.
1.
Oh my god, I got a 5.
I got an 11.
That was criminal, everybody. Criminal. We just murked the crap out of
We
it.
just merged the
We
crap out
did
of the
our
guards.
best.
No.
Wait, hang on. Can I? No, that's never
I'm
mind.
not wasting my inspiration on a guard. I'm sorry.
All
About
of
it.
you,
I thought about it.
all the guards launch their arrows. They are striking true, but the hide of this teal dragon is so thick. They just bounce off. They ricochet off back towards the floor, dealing no damage to the creature.
I feel like
know, it's
my
their
guy
fault 'cause
accidentally
they only
shoots
had-
himself in the foot because he got a nat one. Like,
There's like it's their fault for only having +3. I'm gonna throw that out
They should have been
good.
adventurers.
the
and
city
been
should have
better.
upgraded their weapons a little bit more. That's
Exactly.
that's on the government. That's on the government. Not enough funding.
It's going to, at the end of the guard's turn, this teal dragon takes its, I was gonna say its maw, its what is this? Paw. It's not a paw. What is it if
Claw?
it's a reptile?
Claw?
Claws?
Yeah, claw. Thank you.
It's beans.
talons?
It's
I
takes
don't
its
know.
toe beans.
Yeah. And just tears off the chimney of this roof and launches it 60 feet towards a creature that it can see.
Oh, big.
40
Oh
feet
my
away
god.
towards Florence. Whoosh. Please make another dexterity saving
I
throw.
want to get off this roof. I'm just saying.
Plus a d4.
I gotta do it. That chance family luck is gonna help me out again, hopefully. So,
Oh god, story
Oh,
time
fuck.
for a roll is never good. Or is it?
Hear me out.
I think what's happening here is that like Florence is completely like zoned out at this point. She's like not in her body. And so when the chimney is flying towards her, she's not even cognizant of it and makes no attempt to make a dexterity check. But by pure luck,
No.
with a nat 20,
Oh my god.
Fucker.
the like chance family luck has never been a thing for her so obviously. When the chimney hits a like loose shingle on the roof and twirls in such a way that hits her with half of the force that it would have before, as she's not even paying attention.
And I will say that would you like to use a Delta Canuckian gave everyone another inspiration. Would you like to have that been an inspiration point with the same flavor?
I like the narrative of
Okay.
the chance family luck just saving her at this point without her even doing anything,
Wow.
which means
All
I am
right.
up one more success.
You
That sounds like it's a bad
Somehow.
thing.
I'm concerned that this is a story thing that
Yeah.
Kelly has hidden from us.
you somehow dodge this. You become ethereal for a moment as this stone chimney flies through your body, across, behind, collides behind into the floor of the city. You should be lying dead on this roof, and instead your body is back to being your own, and you take no damage from this fling.
All right.
It is Dan's turn, who gets themselves up off the floor.
They're funny.
They whip out their battle axe. They get ready to bonus action rage. They scream into the air as they rally their kissing serpents, always in the shadows of this village, always nearby. We're in the city center right now as the commoners continue to flee. Doors.
What?
All of the serpents are gonna die.
Doors open as they help people get inside, away from the creature. Dan is going to rush, pick up the injured guard next to them as they move. And Dan's
into the forest.
Dan is not stupid, so they're gonna grab this guard and run away from the dragon.
Thank God.
As they dash.
Make sure to
Or pull.
punch the guard a little bit
Yeah.
to keep your rage.
Yeah.
Manhandle that guard. Fucking go, dude.
With an advantage on the strength check, they do not suffer any penalty to their movement as they are safe inside this building for now. And yeah, Dan is gonna injure themselves by 1 hit point as they hit themselves on the thigh.
Nice.
Keep up their blood pumping in this moment. Which means that, Florence, it is now your turn. You have just experienced something unnatural, but something familiar. And familial.
But yeah.
Familiar. So I think at this point, like, Florence is just like lying down still with the ray of burning rooftop in front of her, unaware that anything has happened, and even Waverly has left. And she kind of like looks up, and it's like wartime thing where everyone's screaming and there's fire, and her eyes are like waving. And all she sees is spirits trailing behind this dragon. All of the souls and spirits of the guardians that have died. And she sort of like slowly stands up and just watches them, and then follows towards the dragon and begins slowly walking towards it. Gerzog the Ancient, Calyptra of the Moon, Lua, and Sharut. You have taken all of them from us. And someday, we will take you from this world. And she's walking towards the alleyway, basically off of the building, and without even trying to stop herself, will walk off of the roof, and basically like tumble next to Asterius, or Acacius rather.
Asterius.
It's like
Yeah.
Asterion and
Acacius. Hey, they're both horny boys. It's fine. Basically like not even paying attention, so you can roll for fall damage if you want.
Damn.
I said it was a 2-story building.
What if you fell into Acacius's arms?
I'll say I will let Acacius make a dex save. DC 15 to catch
Oh god,
your
I just hit my
ally.
mic. Jesus. I was like, oh my god. So tense.
What is that? That is
I do. Yes, that's fine.
15. You get +3 to this because you're landing in my loving arms.
So it's you rolling the dex save, Acacius.
Oh, I thought, okay, I got a 15.
Then you make it. DC 15.
Wow.
You make it. Poof! You
That's
managed
hilarious.
to catch her.
So good.
Yo, that chance luck never fails, huh?
One day it might. Then as I just like, I was still staring at the dragon, and then just like it disappears behind the wall. And I look over at Cassius. You or Noxx?
What?
You or Noxx?
Noxx.
Put me down. And I will reach out my hand. Where is he?
I point.
You're within 5 feet of me, Noxx, and my hand is reaching out towards where Acacius is pointing.
I see this. I am hidden.
I
so
would
I
say
don't know.
so.
I don't
Yeah.
see you because you're too good at hiding, but I'm reaching my hand towards where I think you are.
Okay. I high five it.
The second you do,
like,
It's like that meme where the person's drowning.
yeah.
hands will reach out of the afterlife and sort of like grasp our hands together and hold on to both of us. And I'm going to dimension door 400 feet south.
Good thing I previously revealed that area.
Damn.
I don't know if 400
I
is.
don't. You're just off the
Yeah,
map at
yeah.
this point.
This is a narrative. This is a narrative escape.
You have found some form of safety together, as even at 400 feet back south, the chaos is still erupting around you. The streets are beginning to feel almost deserted, but the cries are still heard. 400 feet south.
And then I'm just going, like, still dazed and completely out of it. I'm just going to slowly reach up to your horn and take my hat back.
Oh no, it's in my bag. I took it off because I didn't want the dragon to breathe on it. Here, you
And
can
I
have it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
gonna-
welcome.
I'm just going to put it back on my head and then just disassociate completely.
I like fix the like feather because it's a little like got a little like unruffled. So I'm just like I just quietly adjust it. I'm like, you're good. You're good.
Acacius,
I'm going to throw up, Char.
when given the option to protect yourself or your friend, you chose your friend. You are left seemingly abandoned. No allies around you. No one in sight is a friend. You hear the crying screams of people begging for help as their bodies are torn to pieces by these two dragons. What would you like to do?
They're all gonna die, like all my friends died. And I will, look after my friends. I'm gonna be like, but maybe we'll be okay. And I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet south. And then I'm gonna fucking dash, please.
I just want you to be certain about where you've just landed with that 30 feet Misty Step. Is that where you want to position yourself?
Ominous.
This fucking blue ass dragon's just like, what's up?
Can I teleport so that I can't be hit by the tail?
Yes, if you would like to be on the roof with Waverly, I will allow it. You've seen the destruction and the range of this creature's attacks.
But I've also seen that my friends that were on the roof got fucking murked. Height is not helpful in this situation.
You're
Oh,
also
fuck.
welcome to go like near the pig pen and go around a building.
All right, we are going to
Be a
run
little longer.
half of my movement. I don't like these psychological games, Char. I'm so stressed. I am so unbelievably stressed right now.
Like you do a thing and then Char's like, are you sure?
Are you sure? I don't have any other option, Char. I run for some of it, or okay, you know what? Yeah, fine. Fuck it. Char, you're right. I'm gonna run gonna dash my full movement, which is, 70 feet, which I assume it'll be probably, it'll end up being like 60, 55 feet once I run around this pig pen. I run around, and then I'll Misty Step 30 feet south.
Okay.
That way I'm running right up close to it. I look scared. And then I teleport.
And Misty Step is 60 feet?
Misty Step's 30 feet.
30
So I'm
feet. Okay.
action dashing, so I get 70 feet of movement, and
Yeah.
then adding an additional 30 to total 100 feet.
All right, then you're pretty close to Hestia, who's trying to like hide behind some fruits and veggies. But
Well
you
on
do
fire.
You do not take any opportunity attacks as you misty step away, which avoids that completely. And the last thing that Waverly, Acacius, and Hestia see is 40, 50, 60, hundreds of undead making their way towards you on the ground floor of the city. People are getting their limbs torn off and eaten right in front of you. Life is leaving their eyes as the undead army has arrived at Redmont. What they tried to be in denial of is right at their doorstep. Will you be able to escape? We'll find out next episode!
Oh my god.
I am going to die.
And I just want to remind everybody that I was very specific about which place you wanted to go to next. and you guys chose to go to Tessera.
We did.
Like,
We
you
did.
guys
To
brought this
we
armor.
played ourselves.
You brought this here.
I'm not saying no. You didn't bring the army here, but regardless, the world events would have happened. You could have been somewhere else, and this wouldn't have been where you were at.
Yeah,
Oh, but we would have
my
come here
friend would
later,
have died.
and then it have been already destroyed.
Ba, ba, ba.
Then my friend would have died.
Yeah, but I got to
For
shit talk
sure.
a dragon, so it was worth it.
Wild. Wild.
Wait, they're coming up from the north. I just want point of clarification. Are they coming from the north or from the south?
They're coming from the east.
Copy that. That's just all I needed for my
All right.
brain. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Rachel, take us away.
Yeah. Okay.
If
Hi,
you can.
everyone. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us as we fight for our lives and let this entire town die. I hope you had a good time. If you did and you want to show your support, the best way to do so is, like Sara mentioned earlier in the show, head on over to patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. Because you get lots of cool stuff when you become a patron. You get to do polls that'll affect the games. Like maybe you can tell Char to fucking chill. I don't know.
I will put out a poll. Tell Char to chill. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
No, yes or also yes.
Yeah. Yes or yes harder.
Or please.
You also get a bunch of bonus episodes, mini-series. There's behind the scenes stuff. We're gonna do an after show after this that is only on Patreon. You don't get any access to that over anywhere else, so you should definitely go check it out because you guys rock and you deserve the best content, and that best content is over on Patreon. We also have a merch store. If you saw the episode today and you thought, you know what, these characters look pretty cool. This group's logo looks pretty cool. I want it on things that I own. You can get things that you own with your money at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. You definitely go check that out as well because it helps us out as well. Also want to give a special shout out to some of the beautiful friends that helped us out on our Indiegogo earlier before the season started. So special shout out to Paresh Maharaj. Thank you so much. We already shouted it out before. And another special shout out to Lance Chance. You guys rock and we
Of the
appreciate
Chance
your
family?
support. That Chance family.
Oh,
baby.
that luck.
Yeah.
That luck, baby.
No. Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting our Indiegogo and getting this season up and running. Thank you so much. The last thing I wanted to get you guys to do today is if you aren't already following us on social media, definitely go and check that out because we will be telling you all of the things, titties-wise, whenever we're going live, what we have planned, things that are upcoming. You can find it all there.
Amazing memes.
Amazing memes. We
Memes?
work really hard on the memes. Our meme game is strong. Yeah, definitely give us a follow on all things socials. We are at Tabletop Tiddies on all things. So yeah, do that. And finally, you can find all this information out on our website at tabletoptiddies.com. And when we say titties, it is with double D's. We shall see you for our vampire game because that's a thing
Yeah.
On Thursday.
on
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah.
I'm going to be super self-indulgent and raid someone playing Goodbye Volcano High, so stick around for that,
Fuck
for a little sneak
yeah.
peek.
Woo!
Show them
Awesome.
some love.
Indeed.
Bye.
Bye.